Today we'll be talking about relative frequency. Okay, relative frequency is written as a fraction or a decimal and describes how often something happens. So we take a look. A random number from 1 to 5 is selected 50 times. Okay, the number is selected 13 times. Sorry, the number 1 is selected 13 times, 2, 8 times, 3 is selected 14 times, 4 is selected 6 times, and 5 is selected 9 times. What is the relative frequency of selecting a 2 or a 3? Okay, so 2 was drawn 2, or sorry, 2 was drawn 8 out of 50 times. Okay, the 3 was drawn 14 out of 50 times. Okay, if we turn these numbers into decimals, 8 out of 50, that means we have 0.16 or a 16% chance. Okay, relative frequency can be written all three ways. Okay, then 14 out of 50 is 0.28, okay, or 28%. Okay, so you're just writing the amount of times it actually happens over the total possible times of it happening. Okay, let's try one more. At a fair, prize wheel is spun every time someone wins a game. Out of 27 prizes on a wheel, 3 were large, 9 were medium, and 15 were small. What is the relative frequency of winning a large prize? Okay, large prize was 3 out of 27. Okay, so 3 out of 27 is 0.11 repeating. Okay, and which is about 11%. And then a small was 15 out of 27, which is 0.55 repeating. 0.55 repeating, or approximately 56%. Okay, two more that you can try just like that here. Okay, then this one is a frequency table. Okay, it tells you how many times it was drawn in a table format. Find the relative frequency that a randomly selected person's favorite vehicle was either a car or a truck. Okay, so that's a car or a truck. That's both of them together. So we have 37 out of, and then we figure out the total number of people uh, surveyed by adding all of our numbers together. So we have 5, carry my 1, 65 people. So 37 out of 65 people wanted either a car or a truck. So 37 out of 65 equals 0.569 or approximately 57%. Okay, it says round to the nearest whole percent. Okay, you can try number 6 on your own, just like that one. The last type we're going to look at is shown in bar graphs. Okay, so again, relative frequency, football, 16 people chose it, 11 people chose basketball, 6 people chose baseball, and 13 chose soccer, and 15 chose other. Find the relative frequency that a randomly selected student's favorite sport is baseball or soccer as a fraction. Okay, so baseball was 6, soccer was 13, so we add those together, we get 19 out of, and then we add them all together to figure out our total. 16 plus 11 is 27, plus 13 is 40, plus 6 is 46, plus 15 is 61. So 19 out of 61, and that is your fraction right there, 19 out of 61. Okay, you can try number 12 and 13 and 14 just like that if you'd like.